Well, meantime, the Biden administration says East Palestine and the state of Ohio are getting the help they requested, but not everyone agrees, including some Ohio lawmakers. They are calling on Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg to come to Ohio to see the aftermath for himself firsthand. Chief Washington correspondent Blake Burman is live at the White House. Blake, no Buttigieg, but we do know a senior administration official will be there tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly, Nicole. So the EPA has been on the ground in East Palestine from the very beginning, as you know. But now I'm being told that senior officials from within the agency will be in that community as well. Specifically, I'm told the administrator who oversees that region, her name is Deborah Shore. She will be at tonight's gathering. The head of the EPA, Michael Regan, will also be in East Palestine tomorrow. He tweeted out today, quote, "I want the residents of East Palestine to know that we understand their fears and concerns. That's why the EPA has had boots on the ground from day one, leading robust 24/7 air quality testing and screening homes." Now, over here at the White House, they have really been talking up the job that's been done by the EPA and really the coordination and the contact with officials there in Ohio, describing it as being hand in glove with those there on the ground, Nicole.
All right, so Blake, do we have any idea whether or not Secretary Buttigieg will visit Ohio?
He has not been there. He is the transportation secretary, and that has drawn some criticisms from some. For example, Congressman Bill Johnson, who represents that area, told NewsNation earlier today that he's concerned.
I haven't heard from him. He hasn't called and talked to me. He certainly has not been down to East Palestine to see what's going on. He seems to be fairly disconnected from the whole process.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar and Senator Ted Cruz, who are just about as polar opposites as you get politically, agreed on Twitter today that there should be a congressional inquiry into the derailment and that there needs to be, quote, direct action from Pete Buttigieg to address this tragedy. Now, the secretary then responded on Twitter by writing, quote, "Glad to see newfound bipartisan agreement here. We could start by discussing immediate steps Congress could take to address rail safety and reduce constraints on the U.S. DOT in this area. Give us a call," he says. "We can do some good work." Now, the transportation secretary was supposed to be in Georgia earlier today. That event ended up being postponed. I can tell you, Nicole, I've reached out over to DOT a couple times in the last couple days to ask whether or not the transportation secretary or any other senior officials from the transportation department will be making their way to East Palestine. And at least up until this point in time, they haven't responded, Nicole.
Yeah, interesting that Georgia appearance was canceled there by the secretary. We're hearing more about more bipartisan concerns tonight as well, right?
Indeed, yeah, and this just happened within the last hour. This actually comes from the senators, not only the two senators in the state of Ohio, but also the two senators in nearby Pennsylvania. They have written a couple different letters, one to the EPA, another one to the NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board. They're, the four of them are basically trying to make sure that Norfolk Southern is held accountable, that the residents in and around that area are being taken care of, and they want the NTSB to really give an extra fine look into this to hopefully prevent another tragedy like this from happening in the future. Nicole?
Yeah, we certainly hope so. All right, Blake, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.